Hello everyone, this is Meat Engine with another shortcut video for you. Today we are at the Trapper's Cabin in Mystery Lake and I'll show you a shortcut to the Paradise Meadows farmstead in Mountain Town. Now the first part of the shortcut is not exactly a secret. In fact, there's a memento hint pointing you to the cave that you can see right there. So I'll start by heading over there. Now this should surprise no one, but caves can be very dark inside, so I'm going to light a fire and grab a torch. Now if you want to skip this whole cave passage, you can jump ahead to around the 7-minute mark. That's where I think I'll start explaining the goat down into the climbing area in Mountain Town. Now currently this cave is extra bright because it is high noon, and natural caves like this have a little bit of ambient light during peak daylight hours. But during the night or early morning, these caves can be very dark, which is why you can see the campfires littered on the floor all over the place. Those campfires are one way of marking the path, because if I pull out this can, you can see that these places where you can cook stuff on the campfires are highlighted red, and this is true even in pitch darkness. So even if it was night and I did not have a torch or a lantern or anything, I could use these strategically placed campfires and this can to navigate this cave. Also, having the can out like this puts the torch down by my side and out of my face, for which I am sure we are all thankful. And here we are at the exit. Let me switch torches. And here we are in Mountain Town. And if we look to the right, you can see down this cliff here is the blocked highway that featured prominently in episode 1 of the story mode. But that area is inaccessible, so we have no choice but to follow this river. I think I hear the wind picking up, but which direction is it coming from? Well, in case the wind does get stronger, I'm going to light a fire and warm up some coffee. Alright, and here we are, overlooking the climbing area in Mountain Town. Now to get down there, you have many options. The first is to take that rope over there. Another safe way is to shimmy along that wall and then scoot down that slope. My preferred way is actually that corner right there. It's once you know how, it's very easy to just hop down to the floor without taking any sprains or any damage. However, it can take a little practice. So, while I drink this coffee, I am going to slurp in real life as a request from one of my viewers. Cover your ears, children. To be an expert at this game, you have to slurp in real life whenever you drink coffee in the game. Wow, that wind is really picking up. So the goat path I'm going to show you is 100% safe. Once you know it, you will never sprain or take damage coming down here again. The first thing is to find this zigzag in the rock and stand directly on top of this point. You can see how the rock comes to this point right here. And then you want to find these 5 trees immediately to the right. One of them is up on the slope there. And there's 2, 3, 4, and 5 kind of hidden behind that 4th one. So when standing directly on this point, look at the 3rd tree. That's the middle tree. So from the left you count 3 trees, or from the right you count 3 trees. If you count 4, that is too far, and 5 is right out. But once you count 3, pull the pin and lob thy holy hand grenade. Point directly to the right side of the tree, crouch, and hit auto walk. Now normally in the long dark, auto walking off a cliff is something most players avoid. However, in this one specific instance, it is perfectly safe. Don't worry about those few small drops, they are not far enough to cause any damage. And here we are, safely down. And I think the wind will blow this out eventually, but I'd like to keep it around in case there's a wolf up ahead. And you can see that this is in fact a climbing area, and there's the rope that you take to get back up. But we want to press on towards the Paradise Meadows farmstead. And it does not seem like the wolf is around. Alright, now coming up here, you can see the rope that you can climb up to the picnic area. But I'm going to show you how to goat around to the side. Now, until you learn the secret, you might be tempted to come up here and hug the wall, trying to maintain as much altitude as you can. However, in this particular spot, that technique will lead you to a very nasty fall, which will probably end your run. So, once again, you want to look for this zigzag in the rock. You can see where this wedge of snow and this kind of funky little bit of rock is. Let me switch torches real quick. And then from this edge, you want to look, and you want to find the second patch of snow, and that's where you want to go. So that's the ledge we're on. That's the first patch of snow that we don't want. Right down there is the second patch where we do want. And then once we're down there, then we want to shimmy across, trying to maintain altitude as much as possible. And if we go fast enough, we can avoid a sprain. So here we go. And there you have it. And down there is the Milton Basin. But we're not going there today. We are heading forwards. And right around this corner is one more tiny drop. Yeah, you might want to be careful with that. It might be safer to go down a different edge. So anyways, we want to head forwards. And hello, madam. I hereby deputize you and appoint you the rank of Meat Shield. I don't think she listened. So up ahead is the Paradise Meadows farmstead, and the reason I want this torch is because there are often wolves hanging around right in front of the farmhouse. Speaking of which, this is the Barker farm. And the farmhouse ahead is locked, so we need to find the key. Now the key can be in one of 4 places. And the first place the key can be is over here in this truck. And if it is here, it would be on the dashboard. But it's not there, so we'll check the next place. After chasing off this wolf again. Yeah, that's right. Run away, wolf. I have fire. Well, that's what happens in this game. You make a boast and the game just decides no. Now the second place the key could be would be right here inside a corpse's pocket, but I don't see it. The third place the key could be is inside this tractor on one of the floorboards, but it's not here either. That was a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. Are you going to protect me from the big bad wolf? So the final place the key could be is behind this farmhouse, and it will be on a corpse. And there we go. Some miscellaneous tools on this shelf, along with some wood. And it looks like the wolf is gonna have a rabbit for dinner. Yeah, you run away. This is my rabbit. Alright, now I'm going to run inside the farmhouse because that wolf is going to come back. You're too late, Mr. Wolf. We are safe inside the Paradise Meadows farm. Alright, that concludes this shortcut. Thanks for watching, and see you later.